Hey Rachel, I'm delighted that you're taking a keen interest in reproducing this bag. I bought not one, not two, but three of these bags. When I was 28, I saw the value of the design of this bag so much so that I immediately bought three. And for the last 15 years or so, this bag's been a stalwart of any of the travels that I've done, whether it's a business trip, whether it's a weekend away, a holiday. This bag has always been with me on those trips. And the reason I love this bag so much is that it's very versatile in terms of how it can be carried and in terms of how you can store stuff in it. It's probably about 35 litres in terms of capacity, 35 to 40 litres, and it's the perfect size for a small business trip. So why it's so special? It looks like a normal duffel bag. So when it's in this mode, you've got a couple of handles here that come together on either side of the bag, as most bag designs have for that sort of thing. And it carries as a duffel bag. You've got connection options as well for an over-the-shoulder strap. So at either end of the bag, you've got those little loops there that can allow you to fix there. But what's really neat is on the back of the bag, it looks like a normal flat back, as you can see here, but this zip undoes here, and we've got two straps that come out and that clip in the bottom corners, a simple utility clip that brings this together like so, and then it can go as a yoked bag. And obviously if it's heavier or I'm travelling for a greater distance, it's great to have that option to be able to throw it over the shoulders. The other nice thing about this bag is that it unzips all the way. So like a normal bag, you sort of open the main compartment by zipping from either side, a double action zip, but actually you can extend all the way round and open the bag up like so, really from the bottom, and really it then presents two spaces. The main space, and then there is some netting. You might not be able to see that clearly, but that's the netting there, just for another compartment. And I use that to store clothes, and the main compartment, the rest of the dump that I'm carrying on whatever trip I'm doing. So that's the main stowage area. What's really neat though is the utility pockets on the front of the bag. So there's a tiny pocket here, which is just great for carrying keys. So I always know where my keys are. There's another little pocket here on the outside, which I always put my passport in, so again easy to hand and on the outside of the bag. And then you've got a slightly bigger storage area, which really opens up into two areas. There's a Velcro flap here, so there's a space here, and then there's a space here with a load of extra little pockets built in on the inside of it. So there's a zip pocket, again for other little bits and pieces, and then you've got a series of, I'll bring this out, just a series of pen pockets. So I've got 4 pens as well as sort of little bags, for instance, just here. But it's just nice having that extra ability to have some storage spaces there. So that's why I love this bag. It's also got this little bit of elastic on the front if I need to take a top off and carry that to the outside of the bag. I don't use it that often, that feature, but really what's great about this bag is that its size, it's just perfect for those small trips, and to have it as a day bag. And as I say, it's made out of this ballistic nylon, so it's, although this bag's over 15 years old, it still looks relatively new. The only downside is that the waterproofing on the inside of it has started to flake and come away, and there's a constant shower of little dust particles because of that. So I'm definitely in the market for a new one, or several new ones to keep me going the next 15 years. I've done a lot of research in other bag manufacturers. Mountain Equipment Co-op have stopped doing this particular design. Tumi don't do something like this. In Europe, Autovox, the Swiss brand, the leading Swiss brand, don't do anything like this. Norona, the leading Norwegian brand, don't do anything there. RAB, the leading British brand, don't do anything like this. So there is definitely a gap in the market for someone who wants those sorts of capabilities in a bag. You've definitely got a #1 customer with me on it, and I'd be delighted to work with you on product testing if you're keen to take this to market. Hopefully this kit will give you a bit of incentive on looking at this. I do have a spare one which I can ship over to you if you want to have a look at that in more detail. Anyway, great to work with you on this project, Rachel. Catch up soon.